To create a ribbon chart, we come over to the Visuals ribbon, and on the right hand side on the second row we can see the icon for the ribbon chart. Click on that once and the template appears on the canvas. Click and drag to reposition, resize using the nodes found on the corners and on the sides. And on this example I'm going to make it quite large. There we go. A ribbon chart typically shows data over time. So in this data set, if we come over to the data ribbon, we can see that we've got date of sale. If I click on that arrow, I'm going to get a date hierarchy. Click on that arrow again, and I can see I've got year, quarter, month, and day. I want it to be shown by month, so I'm going to grab the month. I'm going to pull that into my x-axis, and nothing much happens apart from the month appearing on the top left-hand corner. Now to add some data. I'm going to do two examples. I'm going to keep one quite simple and then I'm going to get a quite complex one. So I want to find out how many properties I sold by month. So I'm going to grab the sold yes or no and I'm going to pull that into the y-axis. Now all I get then is a column chart, which then counts the number of yes or no's within that particular column. To actually then turn this into a ribbon chart, I need to grab the sold yes or no once again and pull it into the legend. And now I get a ribbon chart. And what a ribbon chart actually does is place the highest value on top of the column all the time, which is why we're seeing the dark blue go up and down in different column types. So if I come over to August, we can see dark blue representing the yeses. I got 12, and again in August, light blue no's were 10, meaning they were lower. But if I go to the month previous, then I got more rejections, more no's, in a count of 13, than I did yeses, which was a count of 10. So that's a nice simple ribbon chart, and that's what it shows. The highest value by the time frame that you've selected across the time frame that you've selected. And I've only got two categories in this particular one. So now I'm going to move on to something a little bit more complex. Let's take out the sold yes or no. And I'm going to go and grab the town. So same thing, grab it from the data column, bring that into the y-axis. Again, all I get is a column chart, counting the number of towns within each particular month. That's not what I want. But if I grab the town again and pull that into the legend, the magic happens, and now I can have a ribbon chart, and that's very, very busy with a lot more colors automatically put in place. And I can see just by looking at this chart that one particular town towards July onwards starts to become quite popular. And if I come and hover over the actual column of August again, I can see that that town was Danbury with a count of 5. If I wanted to add on there the data labels to provide a little bit more insight, then if I come over to Format Your Visual, click on Format Your Visual, come down to Data Label, I can see that the radio switch is off. Click on that once, and now I have my data labels showing me the actual volumes across the time frame. And you can see there the town of Danbury, which was popular within July, August, September, and October, started to become popular all the way back in April. And that is how you create and would use a ribbon chart.